Hello guys! We will create a kind of base walk cycle that allows you to create many variations of that walk cycle as fast as possible. And for that we will use only two poses. The contact pose, it's our fundament, and one in-between pose that allows you to change your walk cycle fast and create many variations. The idea was inspired by Richard Williams' books, The Animator Survival Kit, that the must-have book, or better say, must-read books. I will use waitress model that I rigged using Rigify add-on in Blender. So, let's go! Okay, as I mentioned previously, we need to create a contact pose for our characters. And by the way, you can use this character, link will be in the description. Let's start. And we need to move it a bit down. Turn on root. We only need FK for arms and IK for legs and also torso. Nothing more. We don't need any more controllers right now. GY. I'm just pressing R and X twice to rotate on the local mode. In spite of that, right now I'm in global mode. When I press A to rotate and press twice X, I will be able to rotate in local mode. So. Our first pose is done, and now we need to keyframe all the controllers. Press A to select everything, after that K, location, rotation. So we still not decided how long will be our animation, and I think the 16 is a good number for us. Now we can duplicate our pose, Shift D, duplicate it on frame 16 and copy our pose. Copy pose, Ctrl C, go on frame 8, past pose flipped, and it will create mirrored pose for us. Easy like that. So yeah. Now she kind of walk. Yeah, let's go to our second pose. Now we are ready to create our second pose. Let's check. Here we are. Yeah, and we will do this on frame 4 and mirror it on frame 12. So let's do this. I think we will create just a classic down pose. This in-betweening will be the easiest and more obvious. So let's go. We need to rotate our hips to this side in the down pose and our chest to this side to create nice contrapposto for that pose. And let's check. Yeah. Move our torso down. And we need to also rotate our hips on the Z-axis. I do not touch the arms and shoulders right now. I will explain later why. We can even hide it for now. And let's call it done. Okay, so A, location, rotation. For all that controls, we do not touch arms and shoulders now. And again, pose, copy pose, frame 12, pose, past pose flip, busy, yeah. We done. Now we have our character with 2 poses, contact pose and 1 in between. So right now we need to adjust the legs, the feet movement of our characters. So we will work on the right side of our characters, and after that we will mirror it, everything to the left side. So let's go. It will be just controller's rotation. We can use Alt-B to hide unnecessary part of our characters. Alt-B, and yeah, it will be much easier. Yeah, that's enough. So now we need to make our foot correctly moving on the ground. For that, we will go to graph editor. And let's check what happened here. No. Right now we need to add to all our controllers cyclic modifier. Just press A to select everything. Here also A. Press A here. Alt H to reveal, to unhide everything. And after that we can press Shift E and make cyclic F-modifier. That's it. I decided to adjust left foot manually. So to do this we need to go to frame. It will be much faster in our case. We need to go to frame 10. Just cancel rotation for that controllers. Prolong this frame for those controllers to frame 10. And cancel rotation on frame 12. Yeah, and here in frame 14 also cancel rotation, because we wanna keep our foot on the ground. For that, also for right foot, cancel rotation frame 6. So that's it. Maybe rising up a bit left leg here on frame 6. The legs must move with linear interpolation. That's why we need to create some adjustment for our feet. Let's start with the right leg, and we need to go to graph editor, select everything, frame selected, and we need only Y location. To isolate it, just press Shift Y. And from here we change interpolation to vector, and here also vector, and these 2 frames we just delete. Shift D on X-axis, duplicate it. And here we are. Yeah, our waiter is walking. We're done with the leg. Now we finally can move to our arms, reveal our arms. We will use space fetching to make animation. We now have only 3 frames. Yeah, 3 frames, that's it. For all the arms animation. And to create overlapping we will use space switching. We will use free to use add-on that created by Lucas Rodel, and it's totally free. You can download it on Gumroad, and installation is a bit unusual because it's Python script and you need to go to text editor, select open, select where you download your space switching add-on, open text, and after that press play and register, and you are good to go. Here we are. Here is our nicely done add-on, and what we will do, just select our all three controllers of our arms, press IM space for chain of bones, and here we are. Now we need to go to object mode. It's already on in object mode, and this one move our palm, this one move our forearm, this one move nothing, we can delete it, and this one move our upper arm, and this one we can delete it. We only need 3 of them. So, and because we are in full length of our Walkcycle, it will be easy for us to work with this add-on. What we need to do next is select all these empties, go to the graph editor, select all, press A, select everything, press Shift E, and make cyclic modifier. Now what we can do, just move a bit our arms on the x-axis, upper arm on x by 1 frame, forearm on x, forearm on x by 2 frame, and hand on x-axis by 3, maybe 4 frame, we'll see. 4, how it works, 4. And you see we got some overlapping. Nice and easy. Maybe too much. Maybe GX. This add-on creates constraint that also allows you to regulate how much you will get this overlapping, and maybe 0.5 will be okay. Not for yeah, that's nice. So yeah, now we will bake our animation for these arms. Just select everything, press F3, bake animation from 0 to 16, yeah. Only selected bones, visual king, yeah. Clear constraint, yeah, definitely. Clear parent, no. Override current action, clinkers, yeah. We are good to go. Okay. Now we can go to object mode, select all our empties, delete them, and delete them also here. So let's check again. Now we have our overlapping nicely done, and we can copy this for other arm. And to do that we need to select our arm, A to select everything, Shift E, make cyclic modifier. I baked also armature custom properties, we don't need them, we can just delete them. So A again here, yeah, here you are, and select another arm, again A, Shift E, make cyclic modifier, and remove all frame except the first one, delete keyframes. By the way, did we copy? Ctrl C, copy everything here, again Ctrl C, go to these arms, and Ctrl Shift V to past flipped. And what we have? Beautiful. She walks very strange, but it's kind of nice. So what we need to do now, just shift it by the half of our walk cycle. Our whole walk cycle is 16 frames. and we need to shift it on the x-axis by 8 frames. So select everything A, after that G, X minus 8, that lovely. Go to frame 8, again Ctrl Shift V to repeat it, and now here we are. But we need, nice, we need just to create here a frame additional to be sure that we have whole cycle, and make it free. After that, select this frame, Shift D, and move it on the axis, on x-axis. That's it. After that, we can delete everything from here. Delete keyframe and delete keyframe here. That's lovely. Now we have our walk cycle done. So we have first contact pose, in-betweening, mirror it contact pose, and something wrong with this pose, definitely. Mirror it in-betweening and contact pose. So what's wrong with this pose? As you see in that pose, our leg is here and it's not in the right place here. So we need to check this one. So yeah, now when we fix our legs, let's check everything again. Top sheet, contact pose, in-betweening, and contact pose. In-betweening, contact pose. Yeah. Our arms nicely overlapping, so everything worked fine. What you need to do now, just to make a lot of different versions of this walk cycle, you just need to change the in-between pose, like here. Create new in-between pose, after that copy that, mirror it on frame 12, and you will get totally different walk cycle like this. Or you can change it more extremely, like here. And by the way, I shifted all the I shifted chest, just a second I will check, chest, shoulders, arms, hands a bit to make them, to allow them drive the action. They are shifted on one frame on the x-axis. And after that we get this walk cycle. Very strange, but why not? It still works. So, and this is how you can change all the walk cycle very fast and try to spark your creativity. I don't know. It's a very handy exercise in my opinion. So I hope it was helpful, guys, and see you on the next video. Bye.